Hello everyone. Today we will be showcasing a Prankers deck profile. I got first place in locals last week, so let's get into it. So three of each of the Pranked monsters. Uh, that's staple. You gotta play three of each. Some people play this at 2. I like it at 3 because I want to see a pranked monster in my opening hand. And as for the best one, I like this one because he burns your opponent and he summons itself. So he summons another pranked, so it's really good, especially for time. And for continuing with the monsters, the hand traps, Ash, Diddy Crow, and two ghost builds. Um, Ash is very versatile. It's good against most decks, so it helped me out a lot. As for the Diddy Crow, it helps out against Eldritch, against Cubics, sometimes even against heroes, against Shadow. It's really good. It helped me out. It's not once per turn, so yeah. Ghost Bell, it was Ghost Ogre before, but Ogre didn't do anything, so I decided to play Ghost Bell. But still, I didn't see that it did too much last tournament. I barely used it, so I might take it out for another hand trap. Continuing off with the monsters, triple parallel XZ. I don't like to get hand trapped, and this is a good way to prevent your opponent from hand trapping you because it can chain block and you can bring Reflegia. Alright, so she can use her effect to bring a trap that can negate monsters in the hand or in the graveyard, which is really good. But it doesn't counter Nibiru because your second parallel XZ summon is your fifth summon, so yeah, so that's why I'm thinking about taking it out for something else, but I'm not sure. But it did win me a lot of matches. So wrapping up the monsters, now starting with the spells. 3 field spell, Pranken's Place, and 1 terraforming. This is really good. It can chain block, it searches a pranked, so it's good for consistency. Some people play it at 2, but I like it at 3 because I like consistency. And playing with the attack gives attack boost, it lowers your opponent's monster attacks. That's really good. It helped me get over monsters, so it's really good. 3 Prankers Pandemonium. Some people play it at 2. I see 3 is the best number because some people play polymerization. I don't. I prefer this because it's searchable. I don't need more fusion cards. This is more than enough. You can activate in your opponent's turn. This helps you going in the guide game also, so it's really good. 1 Pranker's Place. 1 is enough. Some people play it at 2, some even at 3, but I like it at 1 because I don't want to see it in my opening hand, but I still need it because for the grind game this helps me get going. And even if it goes to the graveyard, I can bring it back with the link, so yeah. 3 droplets. You gotta play through unbreakable boards, and this helps you break it. Somebody summoned Wunda in my turn. I had no way to out it, but good thing I had this in my hand, so I used it. I negated the Wunda and I popped off. This is really good, because you don't use every card in your hand. 1 pranked monster is enough to get your deck going, so discarding with this is not a big deal. For the one-offs, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Instant Fusion, and 1 Called by the Grave. Instant fusion. Before I took it out, I thought like it's a bad card, but honestly, I was wrong. This is really good. If I get Nibiru'd, if I have this in my hand, it's as if nothing happened. I can pop off. This is a good card to get back on track. If your board is empty, just instant fusion, bring that monster that can bring you two other monsters from the graveyard. It's really good. Call by the grave. You don't want to get hand trapped, and it's helpful against some other matchups. They don't see it coming because nobody plays it anymore. It's only a one-off, so it's really good. Monster Reborn. Again, if you get Nibiru'd, you Monster Reborn, you get back on track. Stealing your opponent's monster sometimes it's fun, so yeah, why not? That's it for the spells. For the hand traps, 2 impermanence. I used to play it at 3, but I decided to play it at 2 because Drytron impermanence doesn't do anything against them. So, because they are graveyard reliant. Same goes with the Eldritch. This doesn't do anything against Eldritch. So that's why I'm like, what's the use of this card now? But I still like think that it has some use, especially against rogue matchups. So yeah, that's why I still play it. But I might take it out. And last one, the Gravedigger's Trap Hole is for the Refugia. Sometimes I draw it as a brick in my opening hand, and I don't like that, but actually once it helped me win a match because it burns 2000. I used it in my opponent, burned 2000 time, I won. So going to the extra deck, 3 of the Pranked Meow Meow. This brought the deck back. The deck was dead honestly before. It was not consistent, but this boosted the consistency of the deck. I was playing it at 2, but honestly for the grind game you need the 3rd copy because you do use the banish effect very often, so you can't bring it back with Pranked's with the continuous Pranked spell, so that's why you need 3. 2 of the Pranked's do. It's important. It gets you cards from the graveyard. It searches any Pranked card you want. It's good for link climbing. At 2 is perfect. You don't need it at 1 or at 3. Pranked's Bow Wow. I play it at 1. Some people play it at 2. I want to play it at 2, but I don't have space. It's not very important. I mean, if you over combo, then you use it. If you don't, it's in the extra deck. You don't use it. So I use it mostly for the attack boost because 1000 attack to Prankets it points to, so it helped me finish out games. 1 access code and 1 Nightmare Unicorn. Go to OTK, finish my opponent, blow up his field. I use it to link live for access code, or sometimes if I can get rid of a monster that cannot be destroyed, so I use this. And going on with the fusion, 2 Pranked Rocket Ride. This is what I use for instant fusion to tribute it, bring back 2 other Prankeds. It's really good. If I want to overextend, I use it. Sometimes I want to close games, I use this also. Add 2 is perfect. This is my backup plan. If I can bring my Battle Butler, or if some decks their monsters can be destroyed by battle, like the boss monster for Cubics is unaffected by monsters with 3000 or less, so I bring this just to stall because this helps me survive 1 more turn. So yeah, it's a good backup measure. And the boss, Franken's Battle Butler. He's the best card of the deck. I really love him. Like, especially that a lot of people, they don't know that this is not once per turn. So I use it twice in their turn to Raigeki. Yeah, it's amazing. And for the X's, play one Traptic Rafflesia, one Totally Awesome, one Abyss Dweller. Rafflesia for the Parallel X, totally awesome if I can get two of the dropsies. Whenever I see two dropsies on the field, I just slam totally on the field. It gives pressure on the opponent. Dweller, sometimes with the Parallel Z, I don't want to bring Rafflesia. I bring this because especially against Edlich or Dogmatica matchups, this can be devastating, or against Orcust, this is really good. So yeah. And going on with the Lancia, with the side deck, 3 Lancia, 3 Drone Lockbird. Lancia, good against Dinos, good against Eldritch, good against Orcust. It can stop your opponent for a turn. That's more than enough for you to OTK. Drone Lockbird, I use it for against Dogmatica matchups or heroes, because especially heroes is very hard to play against. They have this fusion monster that I can't get over with, so if I can stop them from bringing it, that'll be good. So yeah. For going first, I play 3 Judgment. I don't like to get hit with blow up cards like Lightning Storm or Evenly Matched. So if they have that, I have Judgment set, I just flip it, negate it. So yeah. 3 Cosmic Cyclone for any back row deck. I like that it's not once per turn and it banishes. So, and the life points, it doesn't matter for me because I get extra life points with the dropsies. So yeah, I prefer it more than Lightning Storm because I can use it anytime and it's a quick play. So yeah. Dark Roller no more. I don't like Nibiru because Nibiru doesn't always stop your opponent, but like my strategy, if I can't stop him, then I'll just break his board. It happened a couple of times. My opponent had Winda, Construct, and what was and Appaloosa. Of course, there's no way for me I can play through that, but I had Dark Roller, slam it, break their board, and yeah. So that's it for the deck profile, and yeah, cheers.